Chalfont Valley, California, a place of vast landscapes and tight-knit communities. It was here that 16-year-old Karlie Gusé called home. Karlie was a typical teenager. She enjoyed spending time with friends and family. Life in Chalfont Valley was peaceful. It seemed unimaginable that tragedy could strike this quiet community. Karlie lived with her father, stepmother, and siblings. She was a student at Bishop Union High School. Like many teenagers, she had dreams for the future. She was close to her family and friends. No one could have predicted the events that would soon unfold. The night of October 12, 2018, started like any other. The sky was clear, and the stars twinkled brightly over the quiet town. The streets were calm, and the cityscape glowed softly under the evening lights. Karlie attended a party with friends. The atmosphere was lively, filled with laughter and music. Teenagers were enjoying themselves, dancing and chatting, oblivious to the events that would soon unfold. It was later revealed that marijuana was present. The scent of the drug lingered in the air, and some of the partygoers indulged, passing joints around in a circle. Karlie's stepmother, Melissa, picked her up from the party. The drive home was quiet, but Melissa could sense that something was off. Melissa noticed something was different. Karlie was unusually quiet, her eyes darting around nervously. She seemed lost in her thoughts, and Melissa's concern grew with each passing minute. Karlie seemed anxious and disoriented. Her hands trembled slightly, and she kept fidgeting in her seat. It was clear that she was not herself. Her behavior was unusual. Karlie confessed to smoking marijuana that night, but Melissa suspected there was more to the story. Karlie confessed to smoking marijuana that night. She admitted it hesitantly, her voice shaky and uncertain. Her father believed the marijuana might have been laced with something stronger. He was deeply worried, fearing for his daughter's safety and well-being. Karlie's behavior was not typical for her, even when high. She was usually calm and composed, but tonight she was erratic and unpredictable. Melissa stayed with Karlie, comforting her until she drifted off to sleep. She held her close, whispering soothing words, hoping to ease her troubled mind. Everything seemed to have calmed down. The house was quiet, and Karlie appeared to be resting peacefully. Melissa finally allowed herself to relax, thinking the worst was over. But the next morning, the family would be thrust into a nightmare. The tranquility of the night was shattered as they realized Karlie was missing. Panic set in, and the search for her began, marking the start of a harrowing ordeal that would change their lives forever. The morning of October 13, 2018, began with a chilling discovery. Karlie was gone. She had vanished from her home in the early morning hours. Her bed was empty. Panic set in as the family searched the house and surrounding area. There was no sign of Karlie. Her cell phone, a lifeline for a teenager, was left behind. This was very out of character for Karlie. She wouldn't just run off without telling anyone. The family immediately contacted the authorities. The Mono County Sheriff's Department launched an investigation into Karlie's disappearance. Section 4. The Search for Karlie. This is a story that has touched the hearts of many, a story of a community coming together in the face of uncertainty and fear. The search for Karlie Gusé became a community effort. From the moment she was reported missing, the entire town rallied together, determined to find her and bring her home safely. Volunteers joined law enforcement in combing through the rugged terrain surrounding Chalfont Valley. They braved the harsh conditions, driven by the hope of finding any clue that could lead them to Karlie. Search parties covered vast areas, hoping for any sign of the missing teenager. They navigated through the challenging landscape, leaving no stone unturned in their quest. The story of Karlie's disappearance spread quickly. Flyers were posted on every corner, and social media buzzed with updates and pleas for information. The media picked up the story, broadcasting her picture across the nation. News outlets covered the search extensively, keeping the public informed and engaged. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The passage of time weighed heavily on everyone involved, but the community's resolve never wavered. The lack of answers only deepened the mystery. Each day without news was a painful reminder of the uncertainty that loomed over the town. The community refused to give up hope. They held candlelight vigils, coming together to support one another and to keep Karlie's memory alive. They organized vigils and fundraisers, united in their determination to bring Karlie home. The sense of unity and shared purpose was palpable as everyone worked tirelessly towards a common goal. Search strategies were meticulously planned, with maps and grids marking the areas that had been covered and those that still needed to be searched. Every effort was made to ensure that no area was overlooked. Family and friends gave emotional interviews, sharing their memories of Karlie and their hopes for her safe return. Their words resonated with many, adding a personal touch to the ongoing search efforts. The community also provided practical support, preparing food and supplies for the search teams. Donations poured in, reflecting the widespread desire to help in any way possible. As the sun set each day, the community's hope and perseverance remained strong. They knew that as long as they continued to search, there was always a chance of finding Karlie and bringing her home. Section 5. Whispers in the Wind. As the investigation continued, theories and speculation began to circulate. The small town was abuzz with whispers and rumors, each more intriguing and unsettling than the last. People gathered in cafes, on street corners, and in their living rooms, piecing together fragments of information, trying to make sense of the mystery that had gripped their community. Some believed Karlie's disappearance was linked to the marijuana she had consumed that night. Friends recalled her acting strangely, more paranoid than usual. Theories emerged that perhaps the marijuana had been tampered with, leading her to a state of confusion and fear. Had it been laced with a dangerous substance, leaving her disoriented and vulnerable? The idea that someone might have intentionally caused her harm sent shivers down the spines of many. Parents warned their children, and the community grew more vigilant, hoping to prevent another tragedy. Others clung to the possibility that she had run away, seeking a fresh start or escaping a situation unknown. Perhaps there were pressures or secrets in her life that no one knew about. The idea of a young girl, alone and trying to start anew, tugged at the heartstrings of many, making them wonder what could have driven her to such a drastic decision. Witness accounts provided fragmented pieces of the puzzle. Each testimony added a new layer to the mystery, but none offered a complete picture. The police worked tirelessly, sifting through the information, hoping to find that one crucial clue that would lead them to Karlie. Some reported seeing Karlie walking along Highway 6. The desolate stretch of road became a focal point of the investigation. Search parties combed the area looking for any sign of her, but the vastness of the landscape made the task daunting. A local woodworker claimed to have encountered a girl matching her description. He described her as looking lost and confused, wandering near the edge of the woods. His account added a new dimension to the search, prompting authorities to expand their efforts into the forested areas. Each lead offered a glimmer of hope, but none led to concrete answers. The community's determination never wavered, and the search for Karlie continued with renewed vigor. Every day brought new theories, new sightings, and new hope that she would be found. The whispers in the wind carried the collective prayers of a town desperate for closure, yearning for the day when the mystery would finally be solved. Section 6. A community still searching. Many years have passed since that fateful October morning. The investigation into Karlie's mysterious disappearance remains open. Law enforcement continues to follow up on leads, however faint they may be. The Mono County Sheriff's Office has vowed to never give up on finding Karlie. The community of Chalfant Valley, though heartbroken, remains resilient and strong. They hold on to the hope that one day, Karlie will be found. The mystery of her disappearance continues to haunt them deeply. They are determined to ensure that Karlie's story is never forgotten. Section 7. Keeping Hope Alive. The case of Karlie Gusé serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and community. It highlights the vulnerability of young people and the devastating impact of unexplained disappearances. The search for Karlie is a testament to the enduring power of hope. It underscores the importance of never giving up on those who are missing. If you have any information, no matter how insignificant it may seem, please come forward. Your tip could be the key to solving this heartbreaking mystery and bringing Karlie home.